Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Nurse Mark and the Green Nurse Daily Dose of AFA on the go.
On the go, where we bring you hope and inspiration for growth and healing so you can start your day off the AFA highway and the AFA highway, especially think about it, the
Yes,
AFA highway.
I've been traveling the highways this morning, AFA style.
And that's just what came into my mind. I was like,
I
Mark's on
love
the
it.
road, AFA highway, AFA, in case you forgot, AFA, absolutely fucking amazing, exactly as you are.
Oh
And then
my
when I
God.
said, so then I just want to explain it for the new people. So AFA is this, but the highway, when we say come get high with us, we're talking about bringing you hope and inspiration for growth and healing. So, right, think about how cool that is. Come join us. Come on the AFA highway.
Come on, get on the AFA highway. You're absolutely fucking amazing, exactly as you are. And we are going to get you high every weekday. Hope, inspiration, growth, and healing. Sherry, that was genius when you came up with that.
You know,
I just have to say, my partner is a fucking genius. She is absolutely amazing. She does all of the show notes. She builds all of this shit. I show up and have fun, and she's just the best partner ever.
Well, just think about our dialogue. You know, we're coming from two different views. You've got masculine view, feminine view. You've got, you got the man version, the woman version, and then our own experiences. So we come in here with, and we have fun. So like, we're even the different views review. If you think about it, we have different views on different topics, but we all bring it down to a lot of different things. So here, when we break down our show, we're here to bring you hugs and nugs of information. The hugs come first with the daily AFA love and just our sharing of the inspirational tools and things that have come to help us on our journey. And then we dive into various topics, right? You think about, Monday's Motivational Monday, Tuesday's Terpene Tuesday, and today is Wild Wacky Wednesday, Wise Wisdom for Wednesdays, or even if you want to say it, Happy Hempy Hump Day. So the daily
Hempy Hump Day. I like that one. I'm going to use that.
I know, I like it too. It's a reference to sex.
You know, I do love sex. I don't know if anybody knows that. I think I mentioned that a couple of times, but we're not going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about massage when we get into it. But first, let's talk daily love, babe.
Let's talk some love. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do we got going on for some love?
You know what? Good morning, everybody. You guys, you absolutely fucking amazing people. I'm gonna put my glasses on so I can
put those specs on. That sounds good. All right.
This is a good one. This is entitled Life.
Life.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're gonna love this one, Sherry.
I already do.
Oh, you already do. You already know. Life gives me a constant opportunity for growth. The very nature of my being alive means I have ongoing opportunities to change and grow. In every moment, I am capable of adapting to challenges, no matter my age or how long I have been set in my attitudes and behaviors. Just like the changing seasons, I am in tune with an ongoing cycle of growth. I am confident that I can handle what life gives me and believe all experiences can be used as catalysts for progress. The ever-evolving process of life allows me to grow and change, evolving into a higher version of myself. I seek understanding of myself and life through my experiences. Through self-reflection and contemplation, I create meaning and build resiliency. I trust my ability to change and approach life with openness and a willingness to grow. There's so much meat in that one.
I know. Immediately came to me was the song Life Keeps Calling, Life Keeps Calling. And then the image that came into my mind was Alice in Wonderland. So there was this beautiful blanket of Alice in Wonderland. This is when we were on Canada vacation in the 420 man cave. Beautiful Alice in Wonderland blanket. And she's looking into the river and contemplating. And it was like, life keeps calling, right? Going down the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole is experiencing things that you never would experience. Adapting to challenges. Just think about all the challenges that she's had and the growth cycle, her perception of what world. So that's what came to me was life keeps calling, and how amazing is it if we can embrace that and look at life and what gets thrown at us as an opportunity for growth.
Right. And the I don't even want to call it a problem. Of the situation is we're really creatures of habit. So change can be disrupting. It can be confronting. It can make us feel emotion, right? And maybe we don't want change, but when we can turn our perspective to look at change as an opportunity for a new experience, for a new possibility in your life, it gets absolutely amazing.
It does.
I'll give you an example of like how we're wired, for things to just be the same. We have this amazing part of our brain that creates habits. Mm-hmm. And so when our brain notices that we do things for a couple of times, it says, I'm going to make things easier for you, Mark. I'm going to make this a habit. You don't even have to think about this anymore. And here's my example. We lost power at the house yesterday for a short time in the morning. So I wanted to go downstairs and look at the electrical panel to see what was going on. So as I walked down the stairs, what do you think I did?
Turn the light on.
I turned the light on because my brain said, here's a habit. Light switch, light. I knew positively that the power was off, but my old brain. So that's the thing. We get wired for habits. We get set in our ways and our beliefs. It's all very automated. We don't have any control over it unless we're aware of it. And that's what we talk about all the time, Sherry, isn't it? It's about the awareness. So in this particular reading, be aware that change is always in place. And we're in the experiences, as my wise friend Jack McGowan used to say, Mark, life is a set of experiences. And man, he had a lot of them. And I have gone down that same road of just to be open to all possibility. And here we are. That's why we're
here. We are. And that's the part that's so cool, is because cannabis was a wonder. I'll bring it all around to cannabis. Cannabis was a wonderful tool. Cannabis keeps life calling. Cannabis, for me, keeps life interesting, keeps me engaged, because as I started to use this plant, able to shift and grow and learn and adapt, opened up perceptions, new neural pathways for me to receive different information and to embrace change, challenge, resilience, and to do the work to heal. So what do we talk about when we talk about cannabinoid therapeutics? Cannabinoid therapeutics is about utilizing all the various health and wellness tools to support and nourish the endocannabinoid system.
Now, Sherry,
cannabis
that's a great
is
point.
one of those tools.
So that's a great point, because you said, cannabinoid therapy. Well, immediately we all
people go to plant.
We're cannabis people, we go to the plant, but that's not all. Like we're talking utilizing your endocannabinoids, right? Stimulating your own internal cannabinoids to be present in your body and working efficiently. We use cannabis to stimulate that, to help that. But we also use a lot of other things, like the things we talk about, exercise, and today's subject, which is one that
we're going to get in right now.
Oh my gosh, I love our topic today.
Yeah, it's really good. And there's a lot of different reasons why but so we're going to talk about massage to support our muscular system, which also supports our endocannabinoid system. So tools and therapies are extremely important. We talk about cannabis as medicine, the different cannabinoids, the plants, the products, but we're going to step in a little bit about massage, because massage is a tool that is going to help your endocannabism system. Our skin is our largest organ.
Yesterday.
Woo! I went for one on Monday. Let me just tell you, I was sent out of this world. It was,
oh my God.
To be able to go through every muscle.
Just a little experience here in massage before we get going. The first time I had a massage, I was in my late 20s, early 30s. And it was a transformative experience. Like I can remember, I thought they dislodged a chunk of hash that was resident in my body somewhere, from decades ago, right? It was like all of a sudden my whole body was feeling bliss. Like it was, and I was in another place. It was magical. And and I've been a fan ever since. Yeah.
So think about how cool this is. Okay. So we're going to get into the description of the muscular system and the endocannabinoid system. So just think about this whole system in our body. The muscular system consists of 320 pairs of individual muscles. So that's a total of 640 muscles in our body, most of which are mirror images of each other as they populate on both sides of the body. So this is the part that's so cool. So I love delving into this little nerdy information because it's going to help context.
A and B, I love it. Physiology.
I know. So muscles, we're going to get into muscles, the endocannabinoid system, and cannabinoid therapeutics. There's 3 different categories of muscles. We have smooth muscles, and those are muscles that constrict and dilate arteries and veins, and they promote movement. They allow us to breathe. So these are smooth muscles. Then we have skeletal muscles, which allow us to interact with the physical environment. And then the other one we have is cardiac muscle. Cardiac muscles is one our biggest muscle. Think about it, in our heart. So there's distinct differences in abilities between these 3 different types of muscle groups. So what I really love too is the only muscles, the cardiac muscles, are the only muscles that have the ability to start working together in concert after suffering a cardiac arrest and being reanimated with a shock therapy, right? Yeah. So this is the part that's so cool. So cardiac muscles are different. Skeletal muscles are subject to conscious control, while both smooth muscle and cardiac muscles are not. So meaning that smooth muscles and cardiac muscles run independently on their own, where we have our skeletal muscles, we can consciously control if we choose to, like when we're weight training. So really cool.
Yeah. And think about your heart. Your heart beats every day, your entire life. Oh, how many times? I can't, I'm sure somebody's quantified it, but it just continues to beat. That muscle contracts in just every single minute, and you don't even do anything about it. It's automaticity, right?
Yeah. Really, really fascinating. So when we talk about the muscular system and the endocannabinoid system based interactions, so what they've said, studies have shown, is that there's very little information about cannabinoids and cannabinoid receptor sites in the skeletal muscle tissue. However, research has found endocannabinoid receptors, these are receptors that we make, CB1 receptors, in skeletal muscles, rectus abdominis muscles specifically, and the gastrocnemius muscle. So we do have receptors there. They're there. They're still studying. That's the most important thing. So we have the CB1, cannabinoid receptor 1, cannabinoid receptors 2, and they're detected in the human fascia. So you think about the fascia. I have a chronic myofascial pain disorder. So think about this. The fascia is a dense connective tissue that surrounds muscles, right? So think about how cool it is. So in the human face, they have found CB1 and CB2 receptors. So just think about when you put cannabis on your face or you inhale, how your muscles just relax and you just like smile, right? And then they found CB2 receptors in the muscles of the heart and smooth muscle cells. So this is just, So when we think about working with muscles and body, right, we think about orthopedics, neurologists, osteopaths, and chiropractors, right? And all of those things are really, really important when it comes to, osteopathy, chiropractic care, all of those things. And even if you're using acupuncture, relaxing those muscles, they are supportive tools to the endocannabinoid system. Right. So do you have your notes up, Mark? Can you see the studied conditions?
I do. So listen,
some
of the studied conditions in the muscular organ system are geriatric conditions. Well, of course, because we tend to lose muscle mass as we age. So want to understand that. Cachexia. What happens when you have wasting syndrome? Why do we lose muscle mass when we're in this state? Cancer of soft and connective tissues. What else, Sherry?
We've got Dupuytren's contractures, which are very painful contractions that a lot of patients get with different conditions. Fibromyalgia, very painful myofascial pain disorder. Post-polio syndrome. Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, when your joints are popping out.
I have a friend who has that. Yeah, runs in the family. So it's super rare and more diagnosed these days.
Yeah. Then we have brachial plexus disorders. There's a lot of people that have had these that have had traumatic bursts. If you were born in a way and you weren't coming out right, these disorders can be very debilitating. Muscular dystrophy, myotonic disorders. These are all different disorders of the muscular system and how the muscles aren't interacting appropriately. The firing is being missed.
Right.
Disorders.
Synovium and tendons. Right.
Yep. And then gout. So if you just think about all of these different conditions that we've talked about have a slew of symptoms that go along with it, not just only, physical, but mental and emotional. So if you think about it, many of these conditions have debilitating symptoms that affect quality of life. So if the research is still new, we can at least look at some of the anecdotal reports to guide us. And then what we always say too is these anecdotal reports should be fueling future research. So think about some of the symptoms. The symptoms that a lot of these conditions have include what, Mark?
Acute pain, chronic pain, neuropathic pain. You have swelling and inflammation, Sherry, muscle spasms, muscle soreness. What else? There's a lot
Joint
here.
pain. It is joint pain, weak muscles, flaccid muscles, shortening of the muscles, which is painful, loss of muscle tone, muscle wasting, and abnormal walking in effect if your body's becoming out of balance. So you think about these primary symptoms can lead to what? Insomnia, anxiety, depression, and other mental health disorders.
Yeah.
And so when we talk about the endocannabinoid system and we refer to the umbrella, we talk about the interconnectedness. And so the interconnectedness of the endocannabinoid system to demonstrate that when you work to correct one issue, it can start to autocorrect other issues by the mere fact that you're nourishing your endocannabinoid system, which can help us to increase our own. The goal is for us to start producing our own internal endogenous cannabinoids that mimic the plant. So we know that the endocannabinoid system is working all the time. It's an on-off switch. So it makes sense that plant phytocannabinoids would work as an adaptogen for homeostasis, and also to those other tools, massage. So cannabinoid therapeutics, like we say over and over, is more than just cannabis, because we have an endocannabinoid system that's affected by everything that we're doing or not doing. So Mark, what are some of the other modalities that support and nourish the endocannabinoid system?
And then we'll get into here we go. And these are all so good. Diet, exercise, supplements and adaptogens, which we talked about last week. Yoga, which, we all love. Chiropractic care. Seriously, that's so good. Acupuncture, amazing. Energy healing, which you're a huge practitioner of. Breath work, oh my gosh, which we do all the time. And massage. Listen,
everyone, reach out. You gotta get off.
Yeah, I got to jump, folks. I'm going to leave you in the best hands ever, in the master herself. She is the shit. I like to say that.
Can I tell you, this shit loves hand holding. So, if you're all out there watching, and I'm going to put the comments up to see if I can see you all. We're going to dig in. We're going to dig into massage.
I really got to throw out a solid for my massage therapist, Heather Dunlap. If you want a good massage, look up Heather. She's in Easton, Massachusetts. If you're in the area, Heather Dunlap, unbelievable massage therapist, truly a therapist, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sherry, I love
Mark,
you.
Nurse Mark, I love you too. You have an AFA meeting and I'm so happy. Green Nurse on the go. You're awesome.
You are Green Nurse on the go. We're going to be at a networking event tonight. Shaking hands and kissing babies. Oh, wait a minute. That's politicians. Yeah.
That's politicians.
Maybe shaking hands and hugging people, of course.
And you got to get pictures. Yeah, this is going to be great. Nurse Mark is heading into town to take care of business and network, which is going to be great. And I'm going to be going live tonight with so you're going to be able, and we're going to capture some footage. Nurse Mark will probably go live from the event, right?
Oh, I am going live from the event. Good. All right, everybody. Love you guys.
All right, Nurse Mark, I love you. Have a fantastic day.
Thanks.
And, all right, we'll talk to you later. Bye. There we go. All right, here I am all alone. Okay, let's get into this. You guys know how passionate I am about this. And I love having my partner with me here on the show. It just makes it interacting a little bit better. So I'm going to try to pay attention to the comments. So if you all have any questions as I go on, talking about massage and the endocannabinoid system, you can ask. So I do have you up here right here. Okay, so let's get into this. I love this topic. It's a topic that, during 2020, when we were all isolated and alone and weren't able to hug and touch, it was a modality that I was actually encouraging patients to do on their own, is to self-massage. Our skin's our largest organ. Touch is important. It releases hormones, those feel-good hormones. And basically, just to delve into the history of it a little bit, it's a healing modality that has evolved with humans for thousands of years. and it uses touch in a way to heal the body. So massage therapists, what they do is they manipulate the soft tissue of our body, our muscles, connective tissue, tendons, and ligaments, and it's to enhance a person's health and well-being. So in modern Western culture, massage is often viewed as a luxurious and an indulgence. But seriously, at the heart of this practice, it's a powerful preventative medicine that can benefit nearly everyone, and you can actually do it yourself. So massage in your endocannabinoid system. So as we all know, we all have an endocannabinoid system, and its essential purpose is to bring our bodies into balance or homeostasis, to have that sense of well-being, to live your best life. So the endocannabinoid system achieves the balance by helping our body to do what? To relax, to eat, to sleep, to forget, and to protect. So we talked about the umbrella, and the umbrella I'm going to review really quickly. The endocannabinoid system is at the very tippy top of the umbrella, and it blankets on our umbrella. So just imagine that you are that umbrella, and all of the different spokes of the umbrella are all of your 11 organ systems, including your immune system. And all the different fabric pieces of the umbrella actually are the neurotransmitter signaling systems that give messages to the systems of your body to either do something or stop doing something. So it's the largest master regulatory system. And so many of the roles of the endocannabinoid system actually run parallel to the health benefits of massage therapy. So a study on massage and occupational stress states that many of the physiological benefits of massage include what? And these are the things that cannabis can do. Dilation of the blood vessels. So massage can dilate blood vessels. It helps to increase blood flow throughout the body. So just imagine if you're getting oxygen-rich blood circulating through your body, it's going to help. It's going to benefit all of your different tissues and your cells. It increases skin temperature and it stimulates the immune system. You know, our lymphatic system is a system that runs parallel to our circulatory system. Our circulatory system has the active pump of the heart. Our lymphatic system doesn't, so it requires movement. So that's why exercise is so important. And massage is really good. It can still stimulate the lymphatic system. And there is such a type of massage called lymphatic massage. So the other study on massage also demonstrated that the body relaxes and it promotes a sense of well-being. And the other thing that it does too, massage can actually stimulate the production of lactic acid in the muscles. And believe it or not, that can create fuel for the body. The other thing that massage does is it improves lymphatic and venous circulation. So our veins, our cardiovascular system is made up of arteries and veins. Arteries are away carrying oxygen-rich blood, and then veins come to the heart to circulate and pump that blood through. So it stimulates the immune system, it stimulates the venous circulation, and it stimulates healing of connective tissue. It helps to repair damage done to our muscles. And if you think about this, when we talk about cannabinoid therapeutics, endocannabinoids, phytocannabinoids, anandamide is an internal endogenous cannabinoid that we make. It's our own internal bliss molecule we make upon demand. And this acts on receptors, CB1 and CB2 receptors, as well as other receptor signaling systems all at the same time. So when we get back to that umbrella concept, cannabinoids and different tools that support and nourish the endocannabinoid system works on multiple systems at the same time. So there was a study of body-based practices, just like massage. And then basically what it showed, and I have a research article on this. This is cool. Body-based practices such as massage increase our own anandamide level by 168%. All right, so think about that. That's pretty cool. It's been measured. So researchers still have much to learn about the best ways to care for our endocannabinoid system, but massage and other complementary alternative medicine modalities, interventions are believed to be sensible methods of enhancing the endocannabinoid system. Just like we talked about, chiropractic care, acupuncture, acupressure, yoga, breath work, energy healing, aromatherapy, essential oils, nature therapy, tree hugging, forest bathing, meditation, vibrational medicine, and frequency healing. All of these things. And just to think that one of them, massage and these other complementary therapies, can enhance our own internal endogenous cannabinoids, that bliss-like molecule. So if you think about how can you use massage with cannabinoids? Well, you can. One of my favorite ways to do it is to have the massage therapy use a topical. So using CBD topicals, THC topicals, massage from head to toe, it does circulate blood flow even more. It increases skin temperature. It encourages the production of our own bliss molecules. And then if we use the power of breath, mindfulness, and energy, and to connect through touch, through topicals, it's going to truly 100% help our umbrella go up and down a little bit better. So when we're working with massage and cannabis infused topicals, it's a great introduction to cannabinoid therapeutics because it's non-impairing and it's an easy way to incorporate into our healing routines. So topicals are wonderful. Generally, the molecules are way too big to get into the bloodstream, but you do have cannabinoid receptors in your skin. So that's the whole point. You're new to cannabis, and this was a great introduction to cannabinoid therapeutics to my mom because my mom was so plagued with stigma. So she basically, her first two ingredients that she used was MCT oil and CBD isolate mixed in one solution, and she was able to use that as a topical, a facial. She started to experiment with under the tongue. So it's a really good introduction to cannabinoid therapeutics too with massage. And that's the interesting thing too, is we're going to be teaching a massage school next week. So I'm really excited about that. So just think about the unique phytochemicals and cannabinoids that are found in the plant. And basically, if you think about all the other topical products, there's a lot of companies that are pairing, other essential oils with their cannabinoids and putting them together to have an enhanced effect. Bath bombs, you've heard me all talk about bath bombs. Bath bombs are amazing. Getting it into your skin, laying in the tub. I became a floating head once, laying in the tub, nourishing my endocannabinoid system with meditation, with music, vibrational frequency, energy, and floating in water. So really, really good stuff incorporating cannabinoids into massage. So think about this too. Going to review this list. How do cannabis topical products work? They don't enter the bloodstream, so you're not going to get high. You're going to feel very relaxed. These different phytochemicals, cannabinoids, and essential oils provide the therapeutic healing on multiple levels. Terpenes that are found in the cannabis plant do contribute to the medicinal effect. Like I said, essential oils may be added for fragrance and have that aromatherapy benefits. Topicals work on cannabinoid receptors in our skin where they're absorbed locally to reduce inflammation, pain, swelling. The onset generally of topicals can be anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. And the bioavailability systemically, meaning it getting into your blood, is not there. It's zero, but it works as a local anesthetic lasting for as much as 2 to 4 hours. So the interesting thing I want to note too is there's a lot of talk and questions about patches. So transdermal patches are not topicals, but they have a chemical that allows the absorption into the bloodstream for that full receptor activation. So what are cannabis topicals used for? They're used as an anti-inflammatory for analgesia. They can be used for twists and sprains, joint pain, arthritis, insect bites, stings, scratches, burns, bruises, and swelling. Really good stuff. And the topicals too also fight free radicals. It can moisturize and nourish our skin. And, like we said, massage has the potential to make cannabis experience better. Cannabis has the potential to make the massage experience better. And they both pair really, really well together. So the goal is to relieve suffering, improve quality of life, and that looks different for everyone. So like I said, my favorite way of using cannabis topicals for my muscular condition is actually the bath bombs. And when I do get a massage, I do have the massage therapy use the topical. But if you don't have that luxury, you can get CBD products. Here's a really good trick in a hug a nug. If you ever have any oils in your home that have cannabis oils, or even what I do is if I get really low on some of my tinctures, I'll combine them together and I can use those as a topical. So even tinctures that you take under your tongue, you can use as a topical just a little bit. And I find it to be very efficient and beneficial. So thank you guys all for joining this morning. I'm going to do a couple plugs. This has been Cannabinoid Therapeutics with the endocannabinoid system, the muscular system, and massage therapy is an amazing health and wellness tool. So what do we have going on here today? We have a lot going on. So really, really excited. So today is June 30th. Tomorrow is July 1st, and we have a really big special announcement, but the hint I'm going to give you about that is right there. If you look right here, the Green Nurse Holistic Caring Community. So I want you all to join us over there. Really, really good stuff is happening over in that group. You know, one of the things Nurse Mark and I had been planning for a long time is to have a community off of social media. And so the Green Nurse, as I start to become more censored, and there is a lot of censorship that's happening, the more and more we get the message out, things are being taken down because it goes against their policies and procedures, which we all know is bullshit. But in the meantime, we want you to be able to have this education and have all the tools, the tips, the tricks, the hugs, and the nugs. We're still going to show up here every single morning, but we were trying to bring some of our information over to the other platform for people that may be plagued with stigma or people that may need some more education and more information. So the Holistic Caring Network community, the Green Nurses are a part of, we're all part of that community. It's called Mighty Networks. And it's a place for you all to come to set up a profile, to interact with clinicians, other patients. There's a patient portal. There's a provider portal. There's self-paced programs. All of our podcasts are there. We're bringing energy healing there. It's just another place to go in case all of our stuff gets shut down. That was my biggest fear, is here I am, you know, creating podcasts, creating content, creating information, and sharing it with the world on this public platform. But the fear of it being taken down is real. And I've been noticing that more and more. And so it just made sense for us to collaborate and become affiliates, and with a potential partnership with Holistic Caring Community, their community out on the West Coast. Holistic Caring Network Community and the Green Nurses are coming together. So please join. And we're going to do a special announcement tomorrow because they are putting together something amazing for all of you. And I'm really, really excited to share it. So make sure you join up there. Tonight, Nurse Mark and Nurse Jamie are representing the Green Nurses, and they're going to an event in Boston, a networking event. And so we're really, really excited. I'm going to share that link up in the comments about that event. So if you're in the Boston area and you want to come meet Nurse Mark and Nurse Jamie, come to the event. It's a great space to learn, to network, to meet people. If you're interested in the cannabis industry, if you're a medical professional, if you're just cannabis curious, come talk to people that are trying to make this happen. It's a great event in Boston, and I'll put that link up. Then tonight, if you stay home and you want to learn more, come watch our show tonight. We're having Jason Straw on. He is an amazing veteran and he is part of Normal. Him and his wife, Shelly Straw, have a cannabis cultivation, and they're making medicine, and they're just a great power couple. Shelly was on a couple weeks ago, and we're going to have Jason on tonight to share his story of healing with cannabis. Really, really good story, and what propelled him as a military and a cannabis nurse, or a registered nurse, to go into cannabis nursing, which is going to be great. And then, as always, we have Frequency Fridays every 9 a.m. in the morning in the Green Nurse community, as well as on this page. We're starting to put the holistic healing, energy healing webinar class simulation Frequency Fridays for you all to experience and to learn about energy healing. Energy healing vibrational medicine pairs so well with cannabinoid therapeutics. It's just another tool in the toolbox, and it really makes everything work so much better. So if you or someone you love is suffering from chronic illness or chronic disease, and you need some information on learning how to make cannabis work for you, we're here for you. We truly are. Not only are we cannabis clinicians and nurses, but we're registered nurses with a rich background in traditional medicine. But the other thing that's different about us here at the Green Nurses is that we're also medical cannabis patients. So we work with patients from both sides. We're able to provide a perspective from clinician research, science, and studying, but also experiential learning and what we've experienced, and a lot of the anecdotal stories that really, truly give people hope. And it's a journey. And so one of the things that we tell people is, listen, we're here for you. We're here to hold your hand until you're ready to let go. So come join us, the Green Nurse. And if you're interested, here's the next step. So when I was a medical cannabis patient, it was all about relieving those symptoms and improving my quality of life. And so gradually that happened. And now I'm entering in a new phase of canna wellness. And that's really fun. So incorporating cannabis into my life daily to keep me in the thrive zone, right? To keep me in energized living. You know, the daily 5 to Thrive, Nurse Carrie Lee came up with that whole concept. It's brilliant. It's all of the different tools that she uses to nourish her endocannabinoid system. Then we have Green Nurse Denise. energized living. You know, she's taking it a step further, and we're bringing in a little bit more spiritual components. We're taking all that information that you receive, you know, the education, and how do you ground it into your body. So Green Nurse Denise is actually planning a event for us in September, and we're going to be announcing that. It's going to be an event up at the Taylor AIDS Inn, Cannication, all about activating your endocannabinoid system on a full weekend immersion with Green Nurse Denise and I, specifically teaching you how to consume, how to pair it with food, how to pair it with different various activities. So we're going to put that event up by the end of the week, and it's going to be for September up in Dexter, Maine, which is going to be fabulous. So this wraps up this morning's show. I'm so happy that you are all here this morning with me. I hope I did a good job all by myself. You know, you wouldn't think that I'm not shy, or I don't have, but I am. I'm a little shy until you get to know me. So this is been a really wonderful opportunity to try to do this on my own. Nurse Mark, I definitely love doing this show with you, and I'm truly grateful to be on this journey with you. Thank you all for joining us this morning. Tune in tonight, tune in tomorrow, and I'm going to end with, remember what it's all about. It's all about living your best life and helping others do the same. Have an AFA day, everyone. We love you.